23 years married, husband asked for divorce 3 weeks ago. Today's my birthday, and it sucks.
Divorce hurts. And divorce is 66.
I feel like I'm making the video I need to see right now because sometimes life just isn't better after divorce.
So, forgive how I look this early in the morning, but it's already been a rough morning. You can tell I'm already crying.
Hey there. So I've had a lot of people ask me if I am happily divorced because my TikTok handle is happily divorced. And the answer is no.
I don't mind my eyebrows or my greasy face. I just got my eyebrows done. But I'm going to have a very vulnerable moment if y'all don't mind. I just fell in the parking lot of Walmart. And I went to grab my phone in that moment that I was hurting. And I wanted to call my husband and cry to him and have him comfort me like y'all was had after 25 years. The first thing I wanted to do was call him. And then I realized that he's not mine to call anymore. And how alone I really am. And I really... And I haven't been able to stop crying since. And I'm fine. But it's so bad.
And I hate to be one of those women that come on TikTok and cry. And people are like, why is she doing that? I'll tell you that almost 2 years ago, my ex and I divorced after 23 years of marriage. And it's been almost 2 years. It has been the hardest, most loneliest time of my life. I mean, if somebody would have said that I would feel and walked through what I have walked through, I would have said, no, I won't, because I will not make it. I will not survive very long. I just pulled in my driveway from work and I don't want to go inside because my kids aren't home this week. I also, when I look to the left, I see our basketball court and 2 basketballs in the yard. And I'm not going to move those. They're reminders of these precious children that I have and that I can't stop. But man, times like this, when I don't want to go inside my home because there's no one to go home to.
Bro, we're barely into this, and she's already crying about divorce after 23 years of marriage. Then she falls at Walmart, reaches for her phone to call a man who comforted her for decades, and suddenly realizes he's not hers to call anymore. Nah, that realization hit her like a truck. You can hear the loneliness in her voice. And now she's admitting something nobody wants to say out loud. Sometimes divorce doesn't feel like freedom at all. Wait, this is about to get heavy.
No one is in there waiting for me. I will not be greeted by anybody. And that is a really hard place to be. So, I don't have any crazy magic words that'll make you feel better if you're experiencing that. Just know that you're not alone, and these feelings, we all know they come and go. Last night I pulled into my driveway just feeling fine. I was actually a little bit excited that I just had the night to myself. But today it just hit me. You just never plan on things like this happening. So again, I don't have anything earth-shattering to tell you except that you are not alone in those feelings. And probably an important thing to do is to reach out to somebody that's healthy, not just anybody. While I think it's important to sit in those feelings and that grief, because there's so much growth happening. I know there is so much growth happening in my heart, and I want that growth because I don't want any of that pain to be in vain. I want to come out of this a better woman, a better mom, a better partner for that person. So I'm going to wrap this up because I'm rambling and I kind of want to delete it.
He laughed, Mama, he laughed. Oh my God, is this real? He laughed. Wavy, if you see this message, we want you back. We want you back if you see this message. Wavy, if you're watching this, we want you back. You can't lead a cat. You can't lead the kids. We need you back. Damn it.
Okay, pulling into your own driveway and not wanting to go inside because nobody's waiting for you? Bro, that's when the silence becomes loud. One day, she's enjoying having the house to herself, and the next day the same empty house feels unbearable. Then she's talking about healing and becoming stronger, but you can hear she's trying to convince herself too. Sigh and wait. Her TikTok name is Happily Divorced, but she's admitting she's not happily divorced. Nah, reality is hitting hard.
Divorce hurts. And divorce at 66, when you don't know what tomorrow's gonna hold, is scary. Not that I don't trust God. Oh. I just don't know anymore. Forgive me for not going live tonight. I'm here by myself, and I need to be here by myself right now. This is not how it's supposed to be. I'm sorry. I'm going to contact my therapist, and I'm going to schedule to get in as quickly as I can. I'm hurting. I've never been here before. I'm hurting. Please just pray for me. And I want to tell y'all that I've got it all figured out, but I don't have it all figured out. Today is not going to be a day that I can smile. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
So, forgive how I look this early in the morning, but it's already been a rough morning. You can tell I'm already crying. It's my wedding anniversary today, and because this date has been ingrained in me for so long, of course it was the first thing that I thought about when I woke up this morning. And then I realized, yeah, we're still technically married, but this is far from being a celebratory knee-deep in the middle of a divorce. He's waking up in someone else's bed while I'm here, and it hit me harder than I thought it would, and I don't know why. I know our marriage is over. I don't want him back, but it's, I guess, just maybe because it's the first anniversary that we're not together. I guess all the firsts are gonna, first birthdays, first holidays, first whatever important dates that we aren't together are gonna, I don't know. I didn't think.
Now she's breaking down on her wedding anniversary because technically they're still married, but he's already moved on. Bro, those firsts after a breakup are brutal. First birthday, first holiday, first anniversary, every date suddenly comes with emotional damage. And another woman says she misses her best friend, hates waking up alone, and says dating after divorce is basically trading one person's baggage for another person's baggage. I mean, that's a very expensive subscription nobody warned you about.
It would be this hard. I thought. I had myself convinced it would just be another day, and that didn't really happen. I'd lay money on it. He didn't even realize what today is. And even if he did, he's not going to be affected by it. He's moved on.
This is why I tell all young and old men to move on and stay strong after a separation. Because if you act sad and broken, it will fuel them. But if they see you thriving, they will envy you.
And I guess that's what hurts, is all the time we spent together and everything we went through. And it's just blown up. So my goal is to get up, stop my crying.
Hey there. So I've had a lot of people ask me if I am happily divorced, because my TikTok handle is happily divorced. And the answer is no. I'm really not happily divorced. Going through a divorce later in life and ending up single in your 50s is really challenging. I'm going to tell you a few of the reasons why it's very hard on me. So I really miss having my best friend to curl up on the couch with after a long day. It sucks to feel like I am alone when I wake up in the middle of the night and maybe something scared me, or maybe I just don't feel good. I hate that I don't have that person to roll over and cuddle up to. It's also really expensive to be single at this age. So every expense, every bill, the rent, the food, the upkeep of the yard, the dogs, all of those things I have to tackle myself, and that's really hard too. And I can say this, that dating after a divorce is really hard because, of course, I bring my own baggage to any new relationship that I might get into, and the other person brings all of their stuff as well. And sometimes it's like you're trading one set of problems for another set of problems. So anytime anybody asks me about divorce or mentions that maybe they're having trouble with their spouse and even says the word divorce, I am the first to say, if you can do anything to avoid it, do it. Because being divorced is really hard and can really suck.
Is there anybody out there who got divorced and like regrets it? Especially women 35, 40, 45, please tap in and let me know, because at this point I am like probably not 99, maybe 89% sure that I'm probably going to be divorced within the next year. So I can't stay with this. I can't be with you.
Wait, this woman wants a divorce, but she's fighting herself the entire time. She doesn't want her son to go through what she experienced. She believes in marriage, but she's asking how long she's supposed to stay miserable. Bro, that's the question. Is this marriage truly over, or are they quitting during the hardest chapter? She even talks about couples surviving years of hell before becoming happy again. Nah, there's no easy answer here. And next, reality hits somebody hard.
I can't, and I feel like I've tried so hard. So I've been married for 3 years. People always ask me, and it's really gotten to the point where it's like the past like probably 2 months have just been the worst. To where it's like, oh, maybe we just call it. Maybe we just call a spade a spade. But then I'm like, I remember when my parents got divorced, and I do not want to put, like my son through that. But also, doing it for the kids is not enough. Love is not enough. Getting married, I kind of regret getting married for love, because I damn sure didn't get married for money. But I'm also just like, as a Christian, shouldn't get divorced. Like whatever it is, we can work it out. It's you and me against the world. But it's like, damn, do I want to be miserable? How long do I want to be miserable for? And the thing that I also hate is like I feel like people don't share this part of marriage. Like when people are in the thick of it, because I was watching this interview with like DeVal and Kadeen, and I think he said the first 3 to 5 years of their marriage was like hell, but they stuck it out, and now they've been married for what, like 10-15 years, and they seem to be happy. I don't know, but it's like,
It is, it's Saturday night in Florida before you go home. And I know that I said I would do like a live update for you guys, and I can't since I got, you know, don't want to get in trouble for saying stuff, but I thought maybe this is like next best, you know, for people that have invested in me. But tonight is a harder night because I guess it's that, like, I have to go home to reality, and this has kind of been like an escape from reality. And honestly, like, I hate when people get on here and cry, but like, I get it. Like, I'm trying to be very transparent and raw, and I don't want to get on here and have a full-blown meltdown like I did at the river, but like, the worst is not even like here yet, you know? And I know I'll get better in time. I'll get stronger, and I'm a lot stronger than I was back in January. But in January, it wasn't like it was done. Like, my marriage was done, you know, because in my head, like, I still wanted it. But this time, like, it's over.
Bro, she went away for a trip, had a little escape from reality, and now she's heading home knowing her marriage is actually over. You can hear her voice cracking while she tries to keep it together. Then she says, all of me is shattered. Nah, that's not just sadness. That's somebody grieving an entire life they thought they were going to have. But wait, right after all this pain, another woman comes in with a completely different opinion about divorce.
And I know. I plan to start taking care of stuff on Monday. I took off work too that day, like originally. So I'm gonna try to start taking care of things. And just grieve, you know. I think being live at night, like, helps my mind, you know. Because, like, when it's quiet and I'm laying in an empty bed, like, it's hard. So that's where I'm at tonight. It's about 6:30, and I'm cleaning up the Airbnb, getting stuff ready, and I think we're gonna pack the car so that we can just wake up and leave, you know. We have an 11-hour drive back to Arkansas, and yeah, so that's where I'm at. So sorry for being ugly on here, but I'm just trying to be, like, honest. And today was a great day, like, at the beach. Like, honestly, I walked down to the ocean, just stood there, like, just soaking it in, and, like, taking the, like, deep breath, like, and honestly, like, I just prayed to God, like, just help my heart, you know, and all the, like, things to come. Because it's broken. All of me is shattered. Like, inside, outside, like, I'm shattered. Anyway, I feel like that's enough crying, so I'm gonna get off. So I'm not sitting here doing this to you guys. But I hope everybody's well. Miss you.
I'm just gonna say it. Everyone that is in a good relationship later in their life has been divorced. They are not with the person that they got married to when they were younger, because guess what? People change. Also, yeah, I'm a divorcee. I'm married again to the love of my life. Yes, there is true love out there for you. I didn't believe it because I was married to an idiot. Because at one point I was in love when I was younger. People change. Like, people will be like, no, I'm so happy with my high school sweetheart. I'm so happy with my college boyfriend. You are delusional. Like, you can present yourself as happy. And no, I'm not just like reflecting upon my own experiences. This is like literally everyone I meet. When I meet older people who are divorced and then like remarried or like dating someone, they're fucking happy. There is never a time where you think to yourself,
she basically said more people need to get divorced. Bro went from work on your marriage to pack the bags and find happiness in 2 seconds. Her point is that people change, and staying unhappy forever isn't the answer. Fair enough, but then she's yelling that women shouldn't stay with anyone who isn't fulfilling everything. Wait, everything? Seriously, that's a dangerous standard because nobody is perfect. And trust me, the next woman's confession makes this whole conversation very awkward.
that woman should go back to him. No. Like, for real, more people need to be getting divorces. It is okay to get married and have fun and like be in love for a while and then get a divorce. Do not stay with a man. I'm yelling. Do not stay with a man that is not fulfilling everything for you. For real. You can have friendships. You can just leave him, like, for real. I know it gets more complicated with kids, but like, y'all, you only live once. Oh my God, if I never divorced my ex, I would be so unhappy. Get a divorce. You will be happier. If this resonated with you in any way, this was for you. Oh my God, I really hope I hit some people I know with this video. Oh.
3 years ago, I willingly gave up custody of my son, my only son at the time, to my baby daddy. And I let him kind of do whatever he wanted because I wanted to get my life together. I didn't necessarily get a career or anything going for myself yet, but my mind space is different, you know? If he wanted to give me custody today, I could figure it out and handle it, you know? We put a room in one of my put a room in my apartment for him. 3 years ago, I was in a different mind space. I didn't want to be a mom anymore, so I gave him up. And I found a new man, and I had more kids and stuff, and we've been cool. And I kept tabs, but my baby daddy lives motel to motel. He's not the best father. So I kind of lost track of my son, you know? But he's never been in like CPS custody or anything, so the dad can't be doing too bad, you feel me? But just recently on my For You page, I seen that him and his little girlfriend are making videos and making money on this app, and I don't think that that's very fair. So here I am trying to get custody of my kid back. He's mine. He's not theirs. I needed to get my life together, and my life is together now. So now you owe me my kid back. Like, I don't care how old he is. I don't care if he wants to see me or not. You deserve to give me my kid back. You don't just get to go make money with him on the internet. If anybody gets to put him on videos and make money, it's me. Thanks. Bye.
How old are you?
I am old.
How old?
I'm 37.
So are you single?
Yes.
How come?
In the middle of a divorce.
Would you say the cause of the divorce was your fault or his fault?
It's no one's fault. It's just like people grow, people go in different angles, and yeah.
Or would you say you fell out of love?
Never. Okay. I still love him. I still appreciate him. He's the father of my child, so I still appreciate him.
So why leave a committed relationship to be single and potentially to look for a stranger to be with?
I'm not looking to be with a stranger. I'm just living in my moment right now, and this is what's happening right now.
Since you're dealing with a divorce right now, yeah? If you met someone tomorrow and he told you, I want to be in a long-term relationship, but I never want to get married, how would you react to that?
It depends on where I'm at. Like, emotionally, if I feel like I want to eventually get married again, I wouldn't be dealing with a man that doesn't want to do that in the first place. So
what does that mean?
I don't know who I'm going to be in the next 5 years. So I can't make a choice based on what I'm going through now.
But you must have your own morals. If you believe in marriage, then the next person I'm going to be with, I will want marriage at some point. Or it's like...
Now hold on. She says she gave up custody of her son because she didn't want to be a mom anymore, lost track of him for years, then sees her ex making videos online and suddenly wants him back. Bro, the way she says, you owe me my kid back, like she's returning a package to customer service. And then saying if anyone gets to make money from videos with him, it should be her. What? This went from relationship drama to full-blown train wreck real quick.
I don't really care about marriage. It's just a signature on a piece of paper.
No, I believe in marriage. I believe in love, but I also believe in my own independence.
23 years married, husband asked for divorce 3 weeks ago. Today's my birthday, And it sucks. It sucks so much. I feel so betrayed and so abandoned. But at the same time, I'm thinking, when did I start betraying myself by staying in that relationship? I stayed way too long. I became a shell of myself. I didn't know what I wanted anymore. Everything was about him. Like, how do I appease him? How do I become small? How do I not anger him? It was all about keeping that relationship alive, even though it was dead for years. So that betrayal I'm feeling from him, it's actually in me, how I betrayed myself, because the outer world is always a reflection of who you are inside, what you already have. So me betraying myself, he just mirrored it. He mirrored by betraying me. Can you relate to that? Let me know.
I'm here picking up my son from my ex-husband's house, and I am just so very disappointed in how far gone our co-parenting relationship has gotten. I used to be able to just walk up to the door, knock on the door, and be like, you know, come on, I'm here. Like, now I've been calling my son. He's clearly taking a nap and is not hearing my calls. And I send his dad a message, say, hey, let him know I'm here. And no response, because that's just what he does now. He just does not, make co-parenting easy. And sitting in front of this house is just triggering me a little bit for so many reasons. The thing about it is, there's so many of us that can tell our stories. And I would probably get on here and make Risa Tisa money if I told my story. And the reason I don't isn't to protect him, because it's my story. It is my story too. And it's a story that would be able to probably help women. It would probably, I'm gonna shut up. It would help women to know a lot of the things that I've been through. And I just don't. And the main reason I don't.
Now here's where it gets complicated. She's in the middle of a divorce, but she still loves her husband. Nobody's necessarily the villain. She still believes in marriage, yet she's choosing to leave. Bro, sometimes relationships don't end with cheating or one giant explosion. Sometimes people just slowly stop moving in the same direction. Then another woman says she betrayed herself by staying too long and making herself small to keep the relationship alive. Yeah, that hits differently. But the co-parenting drama is next.
I cannot reconcile in my mind that it's okay to do that, knowing his children are my children. Does that make sense? Every time I try to be direct about a story, I think of my kids. I see their faces and I wonder, God, if they see this text or if they see this TikTok, even though there will be a lesson in it, I know I don't want to be too direct because I don't want to hurt them, even though certain things that might be done to them is hurting them. As their mom, I'm consistently thinking of their well-being and my actions and how that affects them. It's really hard for me to reconcile telling my story, knowing that it could potentially, my kids might, feel away. If only he could see it that way. If only he too can treat me with that same, let me be careful. I don't want to, her kids are my kids. Like, if we could just keep that train of thought, her kids are my kids. His kids are my kids. Like, and that's the reason I really have been super graceful with my 251,000 followers and not saying a lot. And the people that know me in real life, they're like, but it's just, it doesn't, what is it going to do? Self-gratification? I've been sitting out here 10 minutes and I'm just going to leave because while my son is asleep, and I know that, so he's just not seeing my messages, I know I'm being ignored by my ex-husband. And the type of mother I am, I don't deserve this treatment. The type of co-parent I am, the type of co-parent I've always been, I don't deserve this treatment.
As a newly divorced mom, I am so tired of getting asked, am I dating? No, I'm not dating. You want to know why? Because I'm so overqualified for these bum-ass interviews of what's my favorite food, what's my dream date. Just can't do it. Like, I cannot go from a married stay-at-home mom to someone's girlfriend.
Last time I was single, I was 24 and the dating pool was everyone. And now it's like a shallow puddle of age-appropriate men who are old and gross, and I don't want to do that.
Anybody out there who got divorced and like regrets it, especially women. Women 35, 40, 45, please tap in and let me know, because at this point I am like probably not 99, maybe 89% sure that I'm probably going to be divorced within the next year. So I can't stay with this. I can't be with you. I can't. And I feel like I've tried so hard. So I've been married for 3 years. People always ask me. And it's really gotten to the point where it's like the past like probably 2 months have just been the worst. To where it's like, oh, maybe we just call it. Maybe we just call a spade a spade. But then I'm like, I remember when my parents got divorced, and I do not want to put, you know, like my son through that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Getting married, I kind of regret getting married for love, because I damn sure didn't get married for money.
Okay, she's sitting outside her ex-husband's house trying to pick up their son, sending messages, getting ignored, and you can hear the frustration building with every second. She says she could expose their whole story online, probably go viral, but she holds back because her children might see it. Bro, that's restraint. Then another divorced mom says dating now feels like a bunch of bum interviews. Chuckle honestly after marriage, divorce, custody drama, and healing, who wants to answer, what's your favorite food?
But I'm also just like, as a Christian, shouldn't get divorced. No, you know, like whatever it is, we can work it out. It's you and me against the world. But it's like, damn, do I want to be miserable? How long do I want to be miserable for? And the thing that I also hate is like I feel like people don't share this part of marriage. Like when people are in the thick of it, because I was watching this interview with like DeVal and Kadeen, and I think he said the first 3 to 5 years of their marriage was like hell, but they stuck it out, and now they've been married for what, like 10, 15 years, and they, you know, seem to be happy. I don't know, but it's like,
I've already said this before, but a scorned woman is a dangerous woman. Hell hath no fury like a unhealed woman, and the children pay the price. Some of you women out here lying through your teeth saying you want to co-parent in a healthy way. No, you don't. You want to compete. And a scorned and unhealed woman will say anything in front of their children because her ego is louder than her accountability. And when I put videos out like this, I get women who say, well, what are they supposed to do? Just stick around and tolerate being cheated on and this and that? No, I'm not condoning cheating. I'm not condoning any sort of abuse. What I'm saying is have accountability for how you react, how you carry yourself and conduct yourself after the matter. And if she is constantly the victim and he is always the villain in the story, like, let's rewind this a little bit because there's probably more to it. And a bitter woman will never heal because all of the stuff, the validation that she gets online will feed her more than truth ever will. Remember that.
Realize most men go into marriage, the first thing that's on their mind is divorce?
Say that one more time.
Do you know that the first thing that's on most men's mind when they get married is divorce?
That's horrible. It's probably true.
And when
is it?
And when divorce happens,
divorce rate is sky
what
high.
happens to the men? They shit get taken. They lose their children. Women gain from being married.
Men gain from being married when they marry the right person. They absolutely do.
In that case, but even
pick the right spouse.
What is the most hurtful thing someone has said to you?
When my wife and I got divorced, that would probably be the most hurtful. She started saying she wanted a divorce. I was working too much, wasn't spending enough time at home.
Did that come as a surprise for you?
It did, because it was all about giving them everything they wanted. You know, it's all about her and the kids having everything. So.
How long were you together?
Since high school, so it's been 22 years.
Did you feel betrayed?
Yeah, because everything I did was for her and the kids.
Why did you fall in love with her when you first met her?
You know what? I think it was because she was the first person that actually ever cared about me in my life, you know? I've known her since I was 13, and she was there in ways that other people weren't. I mean, for most of our life, it was just her and I against the world.
How did you meet her?
Wyndham, Ohio, together up until I was 33.
What would be your final message to the world?
No matter how hard it gets, just remember there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Nothing's worth getting mad over. Nothing's worth getting upset over, because the only one responsible for your happiness is you.
I feel like I'm making the video I need to see right now, because sometimes life just isn't better after divorce. The thing is, I know it will be. I know it will be, and that's what's getting me through this time. But man, I am really sad. I'm not doing well. I'm not coping well. I miss my husband. I miss my married life, and that's okay to admit. Navigating this alone, doing this alone, takes a strength that I was not prepared for.
And now we bring this whole emotional roller coaster home. We've got arguments about bitterness, accountability, divorce, and whether people really tell the full story online. Then a man says his wife's request for divorce was the most painful thing anyone ever said to him after 22 years together. Bro, you can feel that one. And we end with another woman admitting she misses her husband and married life. Yeah, sometimes leaving hurts too. Well, that was a complete relationship disaster. If you enjoy stories like this, hit like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.